It's Accountech Bytes, the M&S strawberry sandwich of the accounting technology world, bringing you a sweet and savoury guide to the latest news with me, Tom Herbert. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, or follow wherever you're watching. Let's get straight into the news, shall we? And let's start with news that the UK's audit watchdog, the Financial Reporting Council, has released new guidance for audit firms on AI adoption, which the regulator believes, if used in the right way, could significantly improve audit quality. So this is the FRC dipping its regulatory toe into the AI water for the first time. It says here that it's begun to see tools being used on live engagement and many more in development. There's a lot of talk about ATTs, so automated tools and techniques, and reviewing the 6 largest audit firms in the UK. It observes that most of them have well-established processes in place to certify those ATTs, but in some cases, these processes are less mature and not supported by documented policies. Plenty going on in the world of Xero over the past 7 days. I mentioned their acquisition of payments platform Melio in last week's video. Here's a bit more analysis on Accounting Web, which you can find by clicking the link in the description to this video. Meanwhile, on the Xero blog, Jay Douglas, who is SVP Design at Xero, asks us to get ready for a reimagined Xero. So this is the launch of its new navigation and homepage, previously called the dashboard experience, that Douglas says will help users see a business's true performance at a glance and tackle the most important tasks quicker. And this new experience will be rolled out over the coming months. Meanwhile, some less welcome news that some of the Xero business plan pricing will be increasing from September. So as you can see here, some of the higher end pricing will be increasing, while some of the partner plans and the lower end plans will remain the same. Plenty of outcry on social media and on the Accounting Web forum, with some accountants saying they're taking their ball to play with a different team. However, my North Star remains with 2020 Group's Billy McLaughlin, who I spoke to for a piece about a similar round of price hikes a couple of years ago. So Billy advised firms to consider some key points before deciding whether they want to move accounting software in the wake of a price rise. So it's things like cost-benefit analysis and looking at alternative solutions in the clear light of day. It's been a couple of weeks since the last Access Group acquisition, so naturally the mid-market player is back. This time they've swooped for ePloy, a talent acquisition platform. Apparently ePloy handles recruitment processes, candidate management and hiring workflows for organizations across industry sectors. Average customer size of 2,900 employees, so towards the middle, the top of that mid-market, I'd say, and headquarters in beautiful Kidderminster. A bit of funding news now, and AI-first ERP Campfire has landed a $35 million Series A raise. Congratulations to CEO John Glasgow and the team, and that mid-market just got that little bit more exciting. UK fintech iWalker has released its latest financials, where it's hit £234 million of revenue with £59 million in profit. So iWalker provides loans and payment solutions to European SMEs and has seen its revenue triple over the past 3 years. Mid-market cloud accounting tool iPlicit has announced a strategic partnership with inventory and order management platform Sin7 to address what it calls a neglected wholesale and distribution mid-market. Meanwhile, to help businesses stay on top of payments and reduce time spent on manual credit control, accounts receivable app Chaser has announced a new integration with Sage Intacct, Sage's mid-market cloud product. So this brings together Sage Intacct's accounting platform with Chaser's credit control automation. Proposals and onboarding tool Socket has announced that its integration with all-in-one payments platform Adfin is in beta testing. In a partnership that Socket says will bring a unified solution to one of the industry's most persistent challenges, getting paid on time without the admin burden. Mid-market and enterprise cloud application Unit 4 has announced that its Unit 4 ERP X is now available on the Microsoft Azure marketplace. And I thought this is quite an interesting potential direction of travel, as the French city of Lyon has announced it'll be ditching Microsoft for open source office and collaboration tools. So reducing dependency on American software and expanding the lifespan of its hardware, reducing environmental impact and increasing technological sovereignty of its public service. Let's head over to MTD Corner now, where our very own Molly McFarlane has written up the first results from our MTD Accountability Club survey. Headline announcement: 65% of accountants lack confidence in the Making Tax Digital requirements. So of those taking the survey, 65% expressed concerns, reservation, or a lack of confidence in their understanding of what's needed from them. Meanwhile, a whopping 94% said they'd not tested their chosen software in a live or beta environment. In a webinar accompanying the survey, Samantha Mitchum said that participating had proved extremely helpful in giving her the confidence to know what she'll be doing from April 2026. And our MTD Accountability Club survey is still open. It's 9 questions, shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes. If you could take it, I'd be extremely grateful. Last week, I was out and about in London for Free Agents MTD event with Exchequer Secretary James Murray, MTD Director Craig Ogilvie, and a group of accountants. What I found fascinating from the discussion was that despite firms gearing up for this first phase of MTD, the shift is less about the tools they're using and more about the fundamental change that the program's driving in accountant-client interactions and how firms collect and process information. Meanwhile, someone with considerably more tax chops than myself, Rebecca Bennyworth, has urged accountants to take action ahead of time and smooth that process ahead of the mandation date. So signing up clients, enrolling a few clients in the testing phase, and making sure clients who are mandated all get a new letter of engagement. No small task. Next up, the latest video from QuickBooks chap Aaron Patrick is about its new Sole Trader product, the one that replaced QuickBooks Self-Employed. One of the criticisms around the new Sole Trader product was that it didn't have feature parity with Self-Employed in a number of areas, including one key point, which is rules. Well, Aaron's got some good news on that front. Sole Trader is finally getting those rules, and in this video, he shows users how to use them. Thank you, Aaron. Let's move on to the world of accounting suites now, and biometric ID checks have arrived in Iris Elements. So this is an integration with Verify that brings AI-powered ID checks to your accounting suite. These new features are helping accountants prepare to meet Companies House ID verification standards ahead of the upcoming changes to the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act. Next up from Dext, and I can't remember which updates I've covered. Let's be sure. So Dext has made document merging in their costs inbox more intuitive, so the order you click now determines the order they merge. And also uploading receipts in Dext is now quicker and more flexible. You can copy images or files straight from your computer's clipboard and paste them directly into the Dext app. I mentioned Adfin earlier. Well, the payments platform also has some new features. So they've got a credit control dashboard that gives you full visibility on what's outstanding, been paid, and what's at risk. The ability to create and send invoices directly from Adfin. The ability to share a link to get paid. And they're also live in a new market. They're officially up and running on Guernsey. And finally, Philip Fisher gives our Gadget Zone hardware review section a quick dust off with a review of the Asus NUC 15 Pro to see whether a tiny PC would be useful in an accountancy practice. Surprisingly popular article, this one. And that's your lot for today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you found this useful, please remember to like, subscribe, or follow. I'll be away next week, so video incoming in 2 weeks. I'll see you then. Bye for now.